All right. Ready to start this thing?
I'm ready.
You have any sunglasses?
No. Do I need them?
No, you don't. We'll take a thumbnail later if we can, right as soon as we're done, if you have any.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. You ready to start this mug off?
I was born ready.
Okay, cool. Here we go. And begin.
My coffee.
I didn't even take a sip of it. That was a bad that was a creepy one.
You're such an idiot.
Yeah.
Okay, you're an idiot.
This is Liquid Death. This is a berry one.
Berry.
That's good. Okay, so what we last week we did what we did. Welcome back to the Translator, you guys.
Welcome back.
We're on original mics this time. We got the video going. Is it still recording?
Yep.
Okay.
Why?
I was just making sure. Thank you guys for listening again, coming back. What can we talk about today? What do we want to talk about this week? I got some M&Ms next to me. I'm really excited that we have the video going again. It always makes me very excited. Also hope I'm not screaming into the mic. We got polio. I got 2 mozzarella sticks polios. I just had a slice of, what was that?
Pizza.
Papa John's pizza, though. Papa John's pizza. I got M&Ms, like I said, right here next to me. A whole thing of almond M&Ms.
Those are peanut M&Ms.
Peanut M&Ms. Everything I'm getting wrong.
The original.
The original.
Delicious M&M.
Yeah, they are really good. If you heard of any stories in the news, maybe we could pull up when you're done with that some current events and just kind of run through those. I will say this. You know what we need to do, right? You were going to say we need to start off, guys. We got a couple callers. Did you say you were telling me earlier, right, Chris, that we had some callers? That's perfect for next.
Yes, we did. We had some callers.
Okay, so they left a voicemail or something. You sent it to me?
Yep.
All right. Now, we gave out the number, or did we have a number? I can't remember. We left something, and we had 2 people call in. You've heard these, I think you said.
Yeah, they sound like they're from up north. You know, the internet gets to everybody, so.
Yeah.
Maybe New York or New Jersey or, something like up there.
Yeah. I'm super excited about this. I'm excited to hear them. I haven't heard them yet. And I want to see what they have to say. I want to get your... I haven't heard what you thought about them yet, actually.
All right.
You know? Okay, so...
I think they sounded enthusiastic about the show. They liked it.
Okay, I'm going to have to hear also your reaction again in real time. Here we go. Here's the first one to make sure we got the right volume. Oh, wait. Yeah.
Hello? Hey, listen. I just wanted to call into your show, your podcast show, whatever the hell you call this thing, and just let you know that, hey, I'm listening. I didn't say I was liking it, but I'm listening to it. And I'm just thinking, I'm really thinking that I could probably do something like this. I could probably do some podcasting, as long as you got me a microphone at home.
He's got a mic at home.
Set myself up in the bedroom or the bathroom.
The bathroom?
Or maybe even the garage. I could do myself a podcast. But anyway, I was saying I'm listening. I think it's pretty good, you know. I think it's pretty good, you guys. I'd love to be on the show. I'd love to, be a regular caller, but I just wanted to let you know that, I was in the car driving, and I just thought maybe I could be a podcaster if I was doing it. And I just wanted to call in and say hi. And,
hey, man.
just say thanks for doing the podcast. I love you guys. And, you keep my day going, honestly. Honestly, you keep my day going. So thanks, guys. Thank you very much. Well, I better go now. Don't want to get in trouble, man. Okay, bye.
Should I take these off?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Okay.
idiot.
So anyway, that was the first caller, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's so there you go, folks. That's the first caller. Thank you for listening to that. So you guys can call in too. We'll get you a number at the end. I guess we got another one. Let's play this one.
Hello? Hi. Am I on the podcast?
No.
Oh, I think I'm just leaving a voicemail.
Yeah, it was a voicemail on this.
Well, anyway, hi, boys. I was just calling
His
to
audio is
say
terrible.
that I just think the show's wonderful. And it's very exhilarating. Something that I've been listening to since the beginning. I'm an avid listener. And I'm a loyal listener. It's another thing I wanted to say.
Jesus,
I'm very loyal.
Sounds like a humdinger.
Yeah.
I'm very loyal.
When
And
it
I
comes to
love your
podcasts.
episodes. The video episodes. Oh my gosh. You boys are so cute. Oh my god. So
Damn.
I just wanted
This guy's
to say
hitting
I'm
on
an
us.
avid listener. I'm very loyal.
I think it's a lady.
And,
Oh, is it?
I don't know.
you know, if you ever want to have someone on the show,
Oh, that'd be good.
I wouldn't hesitate. I could be in your area code so quickly. You wouldn't believe how quickly. I'd be in your area code so quickly, your head'll spin.
Okay. God.
So, just think about it. Think about me. If you want me to send my phone number or my pictures even, or even a little
What the
video,
we don't need pictures.
then just ask. Trust me, I'll get it to you so quick. Like I said, so quick that your head'll spin.
Wow.
What else do I want to say? Well,
Yeah, what else? Any
I
questions?
just love the show. I hope my voicemail gets on the show, and I'd love to be on the show, like I said.
Oh my God. We can't have this
Wanna do
person on the
auditions
show.
No,
or
definitely
anything
not.
like
No.
that.
We need questions is what we need.
I can dance. I
Oh.
can move.
You can dance.
And
Okay.
I'm just good
Dance
on the
if you
air. I
want
have a
to.
good voice. People tell me I have a good voice all the time. I think I have a good voice. That's what they say.
Not bad.
That's what the boys say anyway. So, just thank you so much. And don't forget I'm here. I'll call in more if I have to.
Stupid, dude.
I mean, I'll call in all the time if I have to. I'll keep calling and calling and calling
What?
in.
Oh my God.
Won't forget me. Anyway, thanks, boys.
Wow. Holy smokes. Wow. So that was our two call-ins. We need more questions, but glad to have those. What do you got there? This looks cool.
I've got some current event stuff.
Yes, let's
You
do
know.
current events, dude.
So
Now we're starting to get into it.
well, yeah. I mean, if you want to get into politics, you know
Mhm.
how I am about politics.
Hmm. You say you are about politics?
You know how I am about politics.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you don't have to give your opinion. You can, but you also, if you have to keep that
Oh,
private.
I'll give it.
But if you have to keep that to yourself, then do it. You know what I mean?
No, it just every time we talk about it, it devolves into a shouting match. And then we're
Oh,
beating each other about the face, doors of glasses broken, and
yeah, that's true.
houses on fire, dogs barking.
Oh, yeah, it's a kick. What do they call it? A kick, beat down,
knock down, drag out.
drag out fight. Yeah. No, I would love to get into it with you about politics and have massive fight debate with you. But the problem is, this is going to be going out onto the air.
Yeah.
So I'll give it. I have nothing to lose. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
You
Well,
see what I'm saying? So if you want my opinion, or if you want to give it, I'm going to go all out. You go as far as you want.
okay.
All right.
Here's
so what do you
this
think?
is well.
You give it, and then I'll comment, and then you go.
So current event. So this was the video of Biden, our dear president, and all the news organizations worldwide, countrywide,
Yeah.
Republican news stations, because he's a Democratic president.
Yeah.
Just bashing him, saying, "Oh, he's doesn't know where he is or what he's doing."
Oh yeah. I've seen this
you know.
actually. What is it?
Recording stopped.
Oh shoot! All right, folks, we got one monitor going right now on our beautiful boy.
I restarted it.
How much do you think we lost?
It just stopped just a second ago.
Okay, cool. Well, at least you can see that.
Yeah.
All right, we're back on the other camera.
I don't know why I did that.
Technical difficulties. We'll have to put that in there. That little screen. God, I'm full of ideas.
You are so
Original too.
Anyway, he.
All right.
You know,
don't worry about it.
He's at a
keep going.
He's at a paratrooper parajump demonstration.
Yeah,
and you can watch the clip. But they're saying he's clueless. They're like, oh, where is he? He's walking off, right? See how he's turned the other way, and people are kind of see. So watch him. He's standing with all these foreign nationals, and all of a sudden he's like walking away, right? And they're saying, oh, well, he doesn't know what he's doing, where he's going. He's just clueless. You know, obviously he's got some sort of brain disease or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's what they play. But if you look at the clip,
yeah,
he's literally, see these guys down here?
Yeah.
He just turned around because two paratroopers just hit the ground behind him. Because they were parachuting in. That was a parachute demonstration.
That would be your answer to I feel bad for Grandpa. No, Grandpa is looking at those other people over there, but he is old and he does have Alzheimer's.
Well, yeah, but the way that
or whatever you want to call it.
that the news is like he doesn't even know where he's going, and it's like no, he was sitting there at a parachuting demonstration of the military. They're looking up, people are parachuting all around. They've probably been standing there for 20 minutes.
Yeah,
people take pictures, and he's just like, yeah, and he turns around. There's people behind him that just came down to the ground. They're bundling up the parachutes, and he turns around. He walks over to him. He gives him like a good job, thumbs up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the Italian Prime Minister lady, kind of grabs him like, hey, they're taking a picture. Come back over here. You know?
Yeah.
And everybody's like, look, he has to have a handler. He doesn't know where he's going. Blah 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 blah. And I just hate how all of our media is just. They're just created for pure outrage and clickbait and everything. It's like it's just a video of a guy watching a parachute demonstration, and they have to turn it into like he's lost his mind, his cognitive abilities are declining, all that crap. It's just such BS. Like, and I don't care that it's not. I'm not a big Biden guy, but it's just.
I don't think
stupid
that
how they do that with the news. I hate it. I hate watching the news now. I hate everything about it.
Okay.
It's a waste of time and resources, and it's just designed to induce rage in people to get clicks and likes.
Folks, we'll be right back. No, I think that you don't like that. That you just don't like that. I don't think you like the hate part of it too. Maybe, like, so because he does. If you play it again, we'll see he does have the thing. Like, if you look at his face,
look.
I mean, you can clearly see.
So look,
let's look at it.
He's smiling at the camera,
but
he turns around. He sees the parachutes.
But you see how they're all focused.
They're all looking different places.
Yeah, but they're all together. Isn't that Trudeau over there?
Yeah,
they're all together.
So look, he gives him the thumbs up. He said, "I think the quote was he said, hey, great job, guys."
Why do you?
And then she's like, "Hey, they're taking a picture." So he comes back over.
Right. I guess. Look at his face.
Yeah, it's the sun's in his eyes.
Yeah, but
look, he's putting on his sunglasses because the sun's in his eyes.
But what's up with his hand?
He's an old man. That's what's up with his hand.
Yeah, so I don't have any.
Look, here's his hand.
He does me. It's easy for you to.
He's slow.
I don't have any conspiracy theories against this whole Biden thing. But
this one.
Look at his stupid face.
Okay. Dude. Yeah, okay. This is
look at the guy.
This is what you call.
He's scared right there.
No, he's not.
He's standing next to a big black man.
This is what you call.
He's terrified. Look, he's looking at him like this guy is black.
This is what you call an 82-year-old man at a Juneteenth.
Standing still, everyone's dancing around him.
This is what you call an 82-year-old white man at a Juneteenth celebration where they're playing Juneteenth songs and like jazz and hip hop and stuff, and he's completely out of touch with.
1,000 years in the future, if you type that into the AI, it will bring up that picture.
It will. And this guy next to him is wearing a glittery dress with a full dreadlock and full beard.
Yeah.
With a full glitter dress on. Yeah.
Okay.
And he's just like, okay, like I'm here.
Anyway?
To be honest with you, if I was at that festival,
yeah,
and I got dragged to it, and I didn't want to be there,
yeah,
right? I'm not saying he didn't want to be there, but like, if I got dragged to a festival,
that's his face.
I would probably be standing there doing the same. I'd probably be like,
yeah, that's true.
You know,
he's
like
just a
I'm not into it. He is an old man. Like,
yeah,
I get it.
yeah.
You know,
So all
Trump,
those things
I
are
guess
true.
Trump would have been doing like the
Dude, Trump
something. I don't know.
is killing it. The difference, I agree with you in the sense that we don't need to like make excuse me, I burped. Inside, another one. That everything is like crushing and for Joe Biden.
Right.
It is all true about the things that he's doing. Like that is funny. It's really easy
It's
to make
funny.
fun
Look
of.
at this guy up here with the dreads.
And then you got
Look
her.
at this guy.
It's amazing. Yeah, that guy. I mean, he's a little flamboyant, maybe.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
I mean, look at his face. He does. He is. The hands, you're right about the hands.
Yeah, look at his hands. Dude.
You're right about the hands.
They're so weird.
The hands are odd, like he's frozen in place.
He's frozen in time. Yeah, he's frozen, scared. He's terrified right now. Or
I don't think he's terrified. I think he's
Like
just
Mitch McConnell.
he's just old. Look,
yeah, he's just
smiling.
really, really
He's just
old. But my thing is, what the whole thing is, everybody's like, well, this is the thing. They want Trump. They don't want that guy. It's nothing to do like I don't want to make fun of the guy because he's old and is doing what he's doing. But if you were to compare the two and you have to pick a team, but see, they fight nasty. That's the whole reason everyone's going after him like that is because their team fights nasty. So.
Whose team? The Trump's team, yeah.
No, Biden's team. They both fight nasty. But
You think Biden fights nastier than Trump?
I think the Democrats fight pretty nasty.
Oh my God!
But
okay.
it's in a
All
different way. It's in a different way.
All right, fair enough. I don't think so.
But we can get into that later.
Okay.
What else? What else you got though?
That's it. That's all I got.
Oh, let's do more, dude. That was fun.
You
You don't have it queued up.
don't have it all queued up.
But what's another story? Maybe we'll have something that we could both talk about. Is that one still recording, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I don't know why it stopped.
All right. And what is this? What is it? Are we allowed to see any of this, by the way?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll find out later, I guess.
FoxNews.com. I don't know.
Go to. Can you do C-SPAN?
I can do C-SPAN.
Yeah, I think. Well, we haven't played any on audio, and we really haven't played. I mean, that was the news, right?
Yeah,
Are we
it's
allowed to
just
show
news.
the news?
News, yeah.
Golly, huh?
Yeah. I mean,
Well, you can show C-SPAN.
okay.
You're allowed to show and hear C-SPAN. We can't hear it because
That's
it's not
C-SPAN.
plugged in. But next time we plug your computer in, we can actually hear it too,
There's your C-SPAN.
which is cool. Do they have any news stories on C-SPAN?
No, it's just normal stuff.
Which is like
Biden delivers speech on Juneteenth.
okay. Do you know what Juneteenth is? Are we allowed to look up the official?
Juneteenth.
Yeah, I don't even know. Can I guess? I'm gonna guess it's a holiday for gays.
No,
Okay,
completely wrong.
for blacks.
Yes.
Just celebrate the month. Is it a day?
It's to celebrate the ending of slavery in the United States.
Is it in Black History Month?
Yes. Well, no, Black History Month is February, I thought.
I don't know. Look and see. Let's see. Please, I should say. Young Jamie, as Joe Rogan would say.
Black History Month is
You were right.
February.
So it's not in Black History Month.
Right.
So we have
It's one
Black
day.
History.
It's June 19th.
They have Black History Month, and then they have a day.
It's today.
It's today.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my God! Happy Juneteenth,
Happy Juneteenth.
every black person in America.
Also called Jubilee Day, Emancipation Day, Freedom Day, and Black Independence Day.
So is this the celebration of the day that the slaves were freed?
Yes.
Is it a collective day? I don't have necessarily a problem with this, but obviously with this is a political thing.
Right.
As much as you think it's just a holiday, it's like because you'd have to say every slave wasn't set free on the same day.
Yeah.
What does it say about it?
Well, the Emancipation Proclamation, January 1st, 1863. So guaranteed freedom to all persons held as slaves.
What can I say this?
Uh-huh.
What the dumbest name for a holiday ever?
Juneteenth.
How much more confusing? Hey, go back up. You were saying on January 1st during the Civil War.
So the reason it's Juneteenth
Uh-huh.
is because it was first recognized in Texas.
Okay.
So on June 19th, 1865, U.S. Major General Gordon Granger delivered to the people of Galveston, Texas, General Order Number 3, which read in part, the people of Texas are informed that, in accordance with the proclamation from the Executive of the United States being the president. All slaves are free. This involves an absolute equality of personal rights and rights of property between former masters and slaves, and the connection heretofore existing between them becomes that between employer and hired labor. So this day became known as Juneteenth, a verbal shorthand for June 19th. So that's why it's called Juneteenth.
Okay, and then what was the president there that said it, or did it? Or was it the president? U.S. Major?
That was Abraham Lincoln.
Okay. So Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham motherfucking Lincoln.
There you go.
Vampire hunter.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah.
So that's the now we just made it a holiday, right?
No, 1865.
Oh. So how come this is like last year this started coming out?
It didn't. It's been around forever.
No, it says recognition of it. What does it say? But I swear to God, Chris,
what?
I've never heard of this before last year.
This goes back to 1980. Texas called it Emancipation Day.
But we've never observed it.
Since then, at least 48 states and the District of Columbia have acknowledged Juneteenth as a holiday.
Have you heard of this before last year?
It's been going on since before we were born.
I know, but have you ever heard of this before last year?
Yes.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
Okay, when?
I've always heard of. I've
you
always
knew
been
about
aware
Juneteenth?
of Juneteenth. Yeah.
Is this one of those things where you're not allowed to tell the truth because of your life?
No, I mean I'm pretty sure I've been aware of Juneteenth.
Are you being politically correct?
No, I've heard of it. I've heard of it for a few years.
Yeah, a few years. That's what I'm saying. I've only heard of it for a few years.
I guess it wasn't. I guess it wasn't as big in the spotlight.
In my entire life, I've never heard of this except for like a couple years back.
Juneteenth celebrations declined during the early 1900s.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been there forever, though. I mean, it's been around forever.
That's what they say when they brought it back. That's what they said. Yeah.
Yeah.
But didn't they mix it with some kind of something else, or that? Oh, that's. I'm thinking there was another trans holiday that happened.
I don't know.
All right.
The trans holidays.
There was it was the Trans Day Recognition Day on Father's Day or something last year, or Mother's Day.
On Mother's Day, Veterans Day.
It was something that was mixed between the two. Anyway,
well, it's that was it was Mother's Day. So Mother's Day changes
every year.
Every year.
Yeah,
and it just happened to fall on the same as the trans.
You know what else falls on Mother's Day?
Trans.
We won't say Mother's Day. All right.
Well, not every year.
Oh.
I have a birthday on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
I was born on Mother's Day.
Oh, and actually your birth was actually Mother's Day.
Was on Mother's Day. The worst gift she's ever received.
No, yeah, right, dude. You kidding me? Are we allowed to talk about what you got coming on the way?
A baby?
Your package, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why would we not talk about it?
Well, I don't know, because I don't know how much you want to be on the internet, you know?
I don't care. Nobody's listening and watching.
Okay. So,
I'm having a baby.
Yeah. You're having a baby.
Yeah.
And you were saying that you're the best thing that ever happened to Mom, but also
worst thing.
I said that.
You got that mixed.
Words in your mouth.
Yeah.
And
oh, the camera turned off.
Oh shoot. Is it just like going on and off? Well, at least we're gonna have the full. We'll have all the audio, get folks for you guys, and we'll have.
Yeah, I wonder why it's doing that.
We'll just put on technical difficulties every time it goes off, and then when it comes back, and we'll leave that one going, and then when it comes back on, just put it back on the editing.
It's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, well, it's only happened twice so far.
Yeah, maybe it's overheating.
That could be it. What were we saying?
Having a baby.
Oh yeah, dude. So Mom, you talk about. You were saying how excited she is about you having a baby.
Yes, she's very excited.
She's like majorly excited.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know.
You know.
That's a good thing.
It's awesome. I love that. Yeah, she tells me a lot.
Oh, that's good.
She'll be like
talk to your mother.
I can't remember the latest thing that she said, but she's like, oh yeah, I shouldn't even say it.
Then don't say it.
Okay. Anyway, what else? What else we got? So we did a couple things of political news. We did. I'm gonna see what this sounds like on the thing.
What? It sounds like an M&M.
Is it bad?
No.
Some people hate the sound of crunching. Probably more talking and eating than crunching.
Yeah.
I will say, I'm very proud.
Oh yeah, there's the bump stock ban.
All right. Tell me.
They just reversed the bump stock ban. so you can buy bump stocks again.
Tell me what that means.
So
On what kind of gun?
on any gun that you want.
They took it. A bump stock makes it go from what to what? That's what we're about to figure out.
Bump stock allows a rifle to rapidly slide back and forth as it fires, essentially turning it into an automatic rifle.
Okay. And they banned them.
So look at your demonstration.
Yeah, that's perfect. Mm-hmm.
So as you fire, the recoil, right, brings it back, and it has a suspension mechanism in there. And when it comes forward, your finger fires it again.
So what would that be if that bump wasn't there?
Just a single fire, a semi-automatic.
Oh, right. That's a weird. I wouldn't even get a bump stock if I had a rifle. Can you buy a better? You can't buy a fully automatic rifle, can you?
No, it's illegal.
Got it.
But the bump stock allows it to turn into a fully automatic weapon, essentially. I mean,
Only because of the
Not
fact that
technically.
it's bouncing off and letting your finger go because it's bouncing,
Right.
Because of the recoil.
right.
Weird. What a weird device.
It is, and I don't know. Yeah, I'm with you.
Why would you need that?
Exactly, I'm with you. Like I own a rifle. You know, I have an AR.
If someone came into your home, you could blast them with that AR without having fully automatic.
Right. Yeah. So, and you would be a lot more accurate.
Mhm.
So no, I'm good. So I don't understand the point of the bump stock.
They brought him back.
Yeah, I mean I don't understand why. Yeah, I get why they outlawed it, because it was like, hey, this is a modification that you've made to make this thing turn into an automatic rifle, which is outlawed. So therefore, we're going to outlaw it. Makes sense. So I don't know. They overturned it. I don't know why they overturned it. I don't know the deal.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
I could find out.
If you want it to know more, I like I'm proud of the video frames that we have today. I'm proud of the setup. I do like these mics, dude, and the headphones back again. I like being closer the way that we are in the studio. I think we'll have a tighter shot. And I love that I can see as you're pulling stuff up there.
Yeah.
And I like doing like a few voicemails and then or questions and then go into like news.
Yeah. So this is what Clarence Thomas said.
Claire?
He said, so that the Democrats, obviously, they said this will endanger our communities, endanger law enforcement, make it easier for mass shooters to unleash carnage. Yeah. They're turning it into an automatic rifle, which allows you to fire more bullets per second, killing more people, right? Especially in a mass area.
Right. What was,
the biggest thing was the Las Vegas shooting.
just thinking about
that. Was in that guy had a bump stock. Right?
Oh, did he?
Yeah, so that's how he was able to kill so many people. So,
oh wow,
58 people, and then 2 more.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Injuring more than 500.
But
so,
would you be surprised to know? Would you not be surprised if he had a fully automatic rifle also up there, like that he got off the black market?
You can't
You know
really
what I
get
mean?
those very easily.
A fully automatic,
Yeah,
like an AK-47 or something.
ATF that's still semi-automatic if you get it here. The
Okay.
ATF would be banging down your door, but
they did bang down his door when he was done blasting people. I'm saying is he did something illegal, so don't you think he would also do something illegal to get the gun?
maybe.
It's not like he was trying to follow the law and then kill people.
But it would be a lot more difficult for them to get an automatic rifle than it would be for them to get a bump stock.
Okay, got it.
Bump
Good
stock's
point.
easy. You just go buy it, put it on, it's done.
Good point.
Nobody tracks it, right? The opinion written by Justin Clarence Thomas, who is a strong defender of Second Amendment gun rights, deemed that the ATF exceeded its statutory authority in prohibiting the sale and possession of bump stocks, which he said differed importantly from machine guns. He said nothing changes when a semi-automatic rifle is equipped with a bump stock. Between every shot, the shooter must release pressure from the trigger and allow it to reset before re-engaging the trigger for another shot. So that was his deal, right? Was that you're going to have to release pressure, blah, 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 blah. But the point of the bump stock is that it bypasses that. That's the whole point of the bump stock, is that you're not having to shoot.
You don't have to let go.
Right. You can just press it,
Yeah.
and the action of the gun keeps on pressing it.
Yes, exactly.
Okay? So, yeah, I mean,
I get
he's
it.
technically correct.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, calling it not what it is.
Also, it's so crazy. I guess the shooting of the Las Vegas thing, let's not even get into that. Actually, I don't want to talk about
Yeah, that's not. There's no right in that.
No, of course not. I was just thinking, why you would probably want more of just a regular one shot. Why would you want to? You'd think because you would have less accuracy, but because there's so many people
You're firing into a crowd.
Yeah. I don't know.
Just trying to wreak as much
Is it
havoc
just
as
one?
possible.
Well, did he have? I think he had several guns.
Yeah, he had
placed along the.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So we some news. What else? What did we have that came up from last week? Excuse me. Gosh.
Yeah.
Burping.
Well, that's the problem with news. It's always bad.
Yeah.
That's the problem with the news. There's nothing happy in the news ever.
Let me see if I still have. At least we're kind of working this format out. I want to see if I still have the Apple News, where I can just pull up the few stories.
Sure.
And that way we can just touch on. I should have had this prepared, folks. Thanks for watching. Oh, I didn't even say. I actually took it off my phone. Anything crazy or new happened with you this week?
Nope.
I had what was that movie you told me to watch?
Where?
Yeah, I started watching that.
Where? And stop motion.
That's the one I got to check out.
Yeah. It was like, it reminded me of the old days of like the Puppet Masters. Stop motion animation
Yeah.
mixed with horror. It's a cool concept.
I'll check that out.
There's not very unique horror movies. Horror movies these days, they always have the same flow.
Yeah. Except for the Skinamarink or whatever.
Skinamarink was...
You didn't like that one as much.
That's boring.
It is boring.
I understand it. I understand the part.
Here it is. News.
I was always interested in like that concept of liminal spaces and the theater. What do they call it? The theater of the unsettling, I guess is what they would call it.
Which basically you're like, okay, from here to here, you're just gonna watch art.
Yeah.
Of what we think of scary.
Yeah.
You do something
it's not
artistic.
scary. It's unsettling.
That's true.
You know what I mean? It just gives you an uneasy feeling.
Oh, that's a good point.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
So the feeling that they're trying to evoke, I guess it's all fear, but it's more to make you uncomfortable and
it's so freaky.
And evoke. They're trying to evoke, childhood nostalgic fear, which is the best kind.
It is so scary.
Something under the bed, something in the closet. That's why we hear, human beings naturally have a fear of the dark.
But
obviously. So that's where the bad things are.
Yes. Did you watch some of it?
I did.
So, dude, did you I just basically put it on and I started watching in my apartment.
Yeah.
And I was just like I was just listening to it with the volume up.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, this is scary.
Yeah.
Like there's no plot.
No.
But it's like
the plot. There is a plot
weird.
Actually.
If somebody dies,
you
have to really watch
you have to go in. You have to go to the forums to find the plot.
You tell me the plot if you remember. Do you remember it?
I don't remember it exactly, loosely? But basically,
did it go off again?
Yeah. God. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a bust.
Dang.
I don't know what's doing that. Basically, the plot. It's two brothers that wake up in their house. Their mom's gone. Their dad's gone.
And it shows both of these people. Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
No. I mean, it's being filmed from that perspective.
Okay.
Like that's who we're seeing through their eyes.
Okay.
So it's something like that. They can't find their mom. They can't find their dad. There's somebody else there instead of their mom or something. It's an entity of some sort, right? And they can't get out of the house. And it's just they're caught in this kind of, like they say, like what they call a liminal space. It's a space in between a space. It's like somewhere in between, almost like a purgatory.
Or like another dimension.
Yeah, like another dimension, but it's an evil dimension.
Okay, so they're caught in an evil dimension.
Basically, the plot is they're both dead already.
Yeah.
And they're caught in this purgatory. And then when when it goes in, I don't know if you saw, like it goes in between like sleep 427 or whatever. They call it sleep.
What is that?
Every time the time changes. Like there's chapters throughout the movie.
Yep, gotta change my mind.
That it's like,
okay.
this is day. pretty much day 15, day 37, day 428, day whatever, and they're still stuck in this house.
Does it say that on there?
It says sleep 427 or
okay,
whatever. So
got
it's
it.
like they're not really even, because they can't track days because they're not in a day-night cycle.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? They just know, I slept and I woke up.
That's another part of the movie.
Yeah,
it
so
kinda
that's
adds.
that's pretty much what it is. It's like they're stuck in a purgatory and they're trying to find their way out of it, and things are happening, and I don't think there's ever a way out. They're just stuck there
Yeah.
until infinity.
Now, does it ever show the entity?
No.
But it does. Does it? You hear the entity?
Yes.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
pretty scary.
You hear things. You hear muffled sounds.
Yeah.
It's creepy. I mean, I get it.
Really
So
freaking
the guy that, there's another concept that people do that. It's called the back rooms or whatever.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, where it's these, like I said, liminal spaces. It's like spaces that shouldn't exist, spaces that are in
I like
between.
this.
It's like a bunch of office, it's like the big one. The back rooms is like a bunch of office buildings where you're just in an office complex, right? There's no windows to the outside. It's just all fluorescent lighting and this yellow tinge walls and
Yeah.
and the beige floors.
Yes.
And the drop ceiling.
Yeah.
And it's just room after room after hallway after hallway after room, and you can't get out. There's no way to get out. But there's things in there. You can hear them, but you don't know where they are. You know what I mean?
yeah,
and
yeah,
you're just stuck in this infinite loop.
It's like a bad dream.
Yes. So
Okay.
that's what they call it, like liminal spaces, spaces in between spaces, like,
Dude.
like an old abandoned subway station or something like that. There's different types of kind of, I don't know. There's
Liminal.
there's an aesthetic that goes with liminal spaces.
Yeah, yeah.
Like an old 80s abandoned birthday party where you see stuff around, but there's no people at in a conference room somewhere, There's like all these interesting liminal spaces.
Yeah, and they're all kind of different
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah. I mean, I can pull up an image.
Yeah, see what you can find on there. This is that what's it called? Skinamarink?
Yeah. Like, so here's pictures of liminal spaces. So,
Okay.
Here you go.
I would have misspelled that. In an
See that?
instant. Yeah, that's like a
See that?
mall. That's a flooded subway station.
Yeah. But like this.
That's like The Shining.
Yeah. So this is what they call, here's the back rooms, right? It's just endless hallways of this.
Oh, that's funny.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See, they just have these.
That's like a mall from the 80s.
It is.
That one makes you feel comfortable.
Like that.
Yeah,
Just,
that's like
just imagine
Europe.
that, like you just keep walking and nothing, you just never get anywhere.
It's like The
Yeah.
Matrix then.
Yeah.
The Matrix 2.
Yeah.
Isn't he stuck in a...
Hallways, right?
Yeah.
Basements,
Oh, weird. That one's kind of weird.
old, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I
this is
do
what they call,
kind of...
So,
That's back rooms. I've seen that before.
yeah,
Or
there you go.
what? How do you say it? Luminal?
Liminal.
Liminal spaces.
Yeah. They say they call it in between.
You talk about
spaces.
Minecraft.
Yeah. In between spaces. Yeah, then they have horror aspects to it.
Yeah, I've seen that thing before
Yeah.
in life. Just kidding. Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah,
that's like The
why-
Shining right there,
Yeah.
basically. That's
So
probably
Yeah.
a lot to do with The Shining, actually. That one scene, they probably... I mean, I'm not saying they took that exactly, but, like, that scene with both of them in the hallway, is that not, like,
Yep. That's what it is.
be a part of it?
Yeah.
You use that kind of art?
I like that type of. I mean, I like a new concept in horror because most of the most horror just follows a. You meet the girl. It's always a girl, right? And
For me.
and she's, she's going about her. She's a normal girl going about her business, and she hates her mom or she hates her dad or whatever the hell it is, and she's got a boyfriend that's cheating on her or whatever. But then they spend like 45 minutes just like setting up this like real slow like stuff starts happening in the house and nobody believes them and nobody ever is like, what the fuck is happening?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Everybody's just like goes with it. Like I saw something and they're like,
It's
"Oh,
annoying.
You're just tired, sweetie." It's like yeah.
They never address it.
Yeah,
Which
Jess,
takes a long
Jess
time.
says that I would do that to her. I'd be like, you're just tired. From
That's
work.
funny that she would say
You know
that.
what I mean? I'm like, yeah,
Was
because
that
I don't
what you
believe
would
in
do?
because I don't believe in paranormal stuff. So,
Oh, yeah.
but
That's
yeah,
funny.
but it's just it is funny. But I don't know. They're just so they're so formulaic is what it is. So every time you get a different one like Skinamarink, It's always a joy. That's why I like stop motion, because it was a little bit formulaic, but they added so many different elements with the stop motion video. You know, it was like a movie within a movie, because she's making a movie in the movie, and the movie she's making is a horror movie.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's pretty
but
cool.
I know what you're talking about.
It's very unique.
Unique
So.
New York.
Unique New York.
What about? I had a thought. It's gone far
About
away
40
now.
minutes.
Okay. So we'll see if we can make it to an hour.
Okay. I'm going to have to restart the camera about 8 more times then.
Well, what about this? I can't remember what I was going to say.
Okay.
God, I'm like Biden. But let's talk about the election.
Okay.
What do you think is going to happen?
I don't think Trump's going to win it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You think he is going to win it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's everywhere. He knows how to.
Do you think they'll
He
debate?
knows how to monopolize the TV.
He's crushing.
He knows how to monopolize the media. He knows how to get all of the cameras on
He just
him.
did the Logan, and
He can do no wrong.
The
I mean,
Logan
he got
Paul podcast.
convicted of 34 felonies. It made him stronger than ever. He's like a Sith Lord.
Mhm,
You know,
he is a Sith.
Strike me down, and I'll become more powerful than you can ever imagine. Basically, is
He's
what
a
he is. What
Jedi.
the fuck he is. He's a Sith Lord.
what is
He
Biden?
is the Emperor.
If he's a Sith, what is Biden?
Biden's like Obi-Wan. He's just
No,
mumbling along. He knows what
No,
he's
Obi-Wan's
doing.
awesome.
Yeah, I know, but he's old man. He's like, look, I'm just guiding the sheep.
No,
I'm
he's a
passing the
sheep, dude.
laws. I'm keeping things in even keel. I'm doing my foreign relations. Blah 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 blah.
Didn't know anything
And then
on foreign
Trump is going to come along and strike him down and kill him. And he's gone. Is what's going to happen.
Okay, good. You redeemed yourself at the end there.
So
I think
he is Obi-Wan. Biden is Obi-Wan. He's been doing it for longer than anybody else.
Like
Besides
Yoda?
maybe Mitch McConnell, who's literally 145 years old.
Is Mitch McConnell the one that froze?
Yes.
I mean, dude,
Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, who everybody takes their cues from.
why did he freeze in time?
Because he's like 140 years old, and he has probably a million issues.
He froze.
Yeah.
He goes,
Cognitive decline. Yeah. He's probably had a
Did he
mini,
move his
probably
eyes
had a
at all,
mini,
you think,
probably
when
had a
he
mini stroke. Yeah. That guy's the worst person.
why do we have people?
Because we don't have term limits on
in
frickin'
office?
Senate. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's a big.
We need people to get the hell out. We need young blood.
That's why I'm doing this podcast, bro.
God. We don't
Should we name
need
it?
we don't need a 78-year-old running against an 82-year-old. Okay?
Guys,
Or
should we
81
rename?
or 80, whatever the fuck they are.
Hold on, let me move this. You're right
Yeah.
about that.
We need a 35-year-old running against a 48-year-old. That's what we need.
That would be good. We definitely need younger people. Just term limits for sure. No matter what. I mean, what? This is why I get. We could talk about this until we're blue in the face, and
We can. The fact is nobody's happy with the candidates.
yeah. Well, yes, for sure.
The
but
Democrats
with politics
aren't
in
happy
general,
with Biden.
with politics in general.
The Republicans aren't really happy with Trump, but he's all they've got.
Did it go off again?
Yeah, I don't know what's doing.
Is it back on now?
Yeah.
All right. Guys, we're back
the
again.
The Republicans, they have to like Trump, because if they don't, they get blackballed.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He's got a cult.
No, I get all that, but what about the fact that? How about this more broader, pulling back perspective of, we don't ever get what we want as people in politics. We're not doing it the right way where we have the power, because, like I said, everyone would agree with us that we want term limits.
Yeah.
And we haven't had them.
A lot of Americans,
Forever.
if you ask a lot of Americans out there, they would agree on the same topics, despite
Yes. What any of the news
Yes.
things say and everything, and yet we never get it.
No.
We don't get weed legalized, at least not in this state. Actually, a lot of states have done.
It is.
I
States
can't
have,
say
yeah.
that. But a lot of things that people want, like it's either like we have zero power over that,
Yeah.
or and that could be purely the case, or we're just not voting the right, like we're not just doing
I just
it right.
think, we've become a nation of retards. And
See, that's the thing. I don't think we're dumb. I think,
we are.
not just us.
No, I think most people have been brainwashed by social media to the point where they can't
But-
think cognitively and clearly anymore.
But how do we actually get term limits into place? As a voting
you have
American.
you have to pass that.
Yeah, but like, I know we don't probably
The
know
Senate
the answer,
has to
but
put
like,
term limits on themselves.
yes, so that's what I'm saying. They'll
Somebody
never
has
do
to have the
that.
balls
Yeah.
to
So it's
make it
not
happen.
That means that we would have to vote for
They
somebody
self-govern.
who is running on term limit changes.
Yeah.
Not somebody who would get
Oh, I
in there
know.
and then go, hey, guess what? I think
That's
I'm
not.
going to do
But the
this.
thing is, too, like that's not the biggest problem. The
It's
biggest
not the
problem
biggest
is,
problem,
is,
but it's we can't even change that is what I'm saying.
and nobody ever will. It
so
ne-
then
never
we have
happened.
no power.
No power. No, absolutely. But people think they do.
Or maybe we do, but we just don't do. We're not unified enough.
No, we never will be. We're becoming more divided day by day, and it's only going to get worse over time. Especially with Trump, because he's the great divider. He loves.
there's a good divider.
He loves to sow the seeds of hate and division. He loves to put people in categories like, "Hey, that's a bad guy. That's a good guy."
A little black and white.
Bad guys. Yep, the bad guys all need to go away, and the good guys need to be in power. That's how he is.
Or you could go Biden.
There's no bipartisanship. Hell, the Republicans kicked out the guy because he went bipartisan, because he actually helped the Democrats pass a law, so they kicked him out. Like, oh God, you mean our Senate worked together for once, and the reward was you kicked him out, fired him? Great.
Yeah.
That was Marjorie Taylor Greene, by the way, who started that. Our
She's like
our wonderful Georgia representative.
Of course, she's from
Fucking
Georgia.
maniac,
Dude,
psycho.
She's like a woman
bitch.
that you would see at the lake or like part of the HOA that would be giving you like a problem.
She's pretty much the definition of a Karen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, a redneck, like a really redneck
ass Karen.
Yeah.
But
that has money, that would have like money.
She knows how to work the system. She knows how to work the people. She
Yeah.
knows how to work the cameras.
Until she gets one day,
she
gets
knows
knocked out.
She
I like
will.
talking about knockouts.
She will.
Can we talk about that?
We can.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying she knows what she's doing
For the next 10 minutes until the podcast's over.
and she knows that that's her.
Lane.
Well, she
that's
knows
her
that
thing.
that's her currency.
Yeah.
Her currency is hate.
Yeah.
You know what I
that's
mean? Like
true,
she
that's
knows the
true.
more she does, the more she pushes on that stupid shit, the more people will hate her, the more attention she'll get, the
Meaner.
more noise she can make.
Faster. Just kidding.
The more noise she can make, the more she'll stay in power. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how she is. She's one of those.
I saw something lately. with
Definitely
her.
not here to make changes or do anything other than make money.
No, she
for
just
herself.
wants to continue to prop up the Republicans.
Yeah, right.
And I mean, if you're a Republican, you believe in certain things. Other people, you do have to like fight against the other side on those issues. But like the way that she does it is what you're saying too. Most importantly, is like, in just in like just a stupid, hateful way instead of like
It's just
trying to come together to fix an issue.
yeah. That's how we.
I saw her
That's
do
how it's
something.
just. She's just the epitome of the American brain.
Yeah.
You know, like let's take one thing and just start yelling and making a big deal, banging a bunch of pots and pans together until everybody's looking at me, and then I'm gonna make an ass out of myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then we'll sort it out later. That's
Yeah.
whatever. I don't want to talk about.
Yeah.
it.
Politics gets you. Yeah. So much. It's over.
Yeah,
No more
yeah,
politics. We have to have a time limit on politics.
I agree.
Cool. Well, the time limit on that is up.
But yeah, if I got a free knockout,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
it'd be her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always wanted a kneecap. I always tell my friends, and family that like, and this is just a fantasy, and it's not necessarily a fantasy that I have, but in a fantasy world.
Okay.
Um,
You could kneecap somebody.
yes, and but it has like a kneecap in a back alley. So like
nobody sees it or is it witnessed?
nobody sees it. And what happens is, if someone ever wrongs my family or my friends, mostly my family, but still my friends, one day in the like deep in the future, I picture this in my head. I picture it in my head, and it's not because I'm angry. It's not because I want to do it, but I just say to them, listen, like for instance, if someone crossed you really bad
Right.
and messed you with you really bad or hurt you or anything, then one day they're going to be walking down just a dark alley, getting out of a car or coming out of a show, and they're going from the back, kind of like Bruce Wayne's family.
These are the kneecaps I'd break.
Yes.
Right here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, shit. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay, back alley, Bruce Wayne.
They're going down a back alley. It's
Clutching the
dark.
pearls,
It's
yeah.
like baby raining.
Right.
There's nobody. There's nobody in the alley. It's kind of a long alley, and then just out of nowhere, you're just getting and it's a heavy pipe, a really heavy pipe to the kneecaps.
Right.
And it blows and it goes from the front. And it blows the kneecaps.
Blows them backwards?
Yeah, blows them backwards.
Gruesome.
One at a time.
That's pretty
I want to say
gruesome.
both at the same time, but
So you
like
look like an alien from Arrival.
yes.
Okay.
And I almost shaved it, so I just had a goatee today for in respect to Arrival, or
Charlie Sheen?
Half-Life 2. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Gordon Freeman.
Yes.
All right.
I was gonna say one
Deep
of those
cuts,
two the
deep
other day.
cuts,
I
deep
thought you
cuts.
might like that.
That's deep cuts.
So you actually brought up the other one that I was thinking about earlier.
Arrival,
today.
Charlie
You
Sheen.
brought that up just now, and I was gonna tell you the
Yeah.
other one.
Yeah.
What's his name again from Half-Life 2?
Gordon Freeman.
Yeah, I didn't remember his last name, but I did remember.
Free man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is that part of the plot?
That's just alliteration. It's
Yeah. But yeah, I would do that. Yeah, so it would actually break them backwards. So what happens is they'd never walk again necessarily,
Right.
and it would be a very, very great revenge.
And who are you doing this to? Steven Seagal?
This no, well he no. This is someone
You
who
have to go to
wrongs-
Russia first to do that because that's where he lives.
Oh, does he live in
Yeah,
Russia?
He does.
What the?
He's a maniac.
Yeah. I don't know if he deserves that.
Yeah.
No, he has. They have to wrong my family or my friends, like in a bad way,
Okay.
where they're just getting away with it. The whole thing is they're getting away with it. They're just getting. There's going to be no repercussion for them.
Right.
That's the only way this scenario works is
Right.
if there would never be a repercussion for them.
Yeah,
They got
yeah.
away with it.
Yep.
It's gone. They're good and free. Next thing you know,
Kneecap.
you turn the corner.
Yeah.
And you're kneecap for
There's
life.
there's fog coming out of the sewer lids.
The next thing
Back
you know,
alley, New York City.
yes, deep,
Yeah.
dark.
And they're walking down.
They're like,
They're just
How-
all you
like,
hear
I'm
is
going
you
from
hear
a
the echoing.
ballet.
You hear the echoing of the foot of just the heels down the alleyway, right?
yeah,
And then all of a sudden, somebody steps out
Yeah.
into the shadow
like-
of the fog. You
yes,
see a black silhouette
yes,
and a pipe,
uh-huh.
right?
More.
And then you just
Wait, slow it down. What are they? And I say,
yeah. What is your line? What's your one liner before the kneecap?
remember me, bitch. But see, it wouldn't be about me. It's about my family. So she wouldn't remember me, but that's just an
Remember
example
me. Remember my family.
of a line. Yeah.
Oh,
Remember
okay.
you remember the past? Or the past has come back to get you.
I thought it'd be something like, "Do you like walking?"
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just
Hope you found a good deal on wheelchairs.
yeah.
Kadoosh,
Did you have a
kadoosh,
good
both.
time in life?
Yeah.
And then just as hard as you possibly could to their kneecaps. And it doesn't even have to be me who does it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pay somebody.
You would have to hire somebody, and then they hire somebody. And I'm not condoning this at all.
Oh yeah.
But I'm just saying, in
this
a
is just
fantasy
a power
land,
It's power fantasy.
it's a power fantasy,
Yeah,
exactly.
Gotcha.
But just so I tell my friends and family, if when they're feeling bad or when something bad happens to them, I say, just don't worry,
I'll kneecap.
because maybe one day,
They'll get kneecapped.
deep in the future, like 20 years from now, like seriously, like you're holding like 15 years,
Yeah.
let's say 10 years, they'll have done the thing to you,
Yeah.
and then 10 years from now, they've never gotten in trouble for it. In an alley, they'll just all of a sudden be walking all the thing, and then they'll get kneecapped.
Kneecap.
Yeah.
That's
And they won't be able to walk again.
Yeah.
So it makes my friends and family feel better sometimes, I think. Especially if they listen to this and they can visualize the whole thing. I'd like to recreate it on AI one day so we can play it for the fans. For Christmas, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll put a pin in that.
I think that would be nice.
We'll put a pin in that.
We'll put a pin in that for this week.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's power fantasy. It's good. I mean, kneecapping people
What do you think about Scream 7?
I don't know anything about it.
Well, let me just
And
say one
everybody
more
got
thing.
fired.
Okay, how about this? Before we go, let's do two things. One thing, let's make a word so if people listen all the way to the end, they can mention this word to us. That's number one. I have an idea for it.
Okay.
Warhead.
Warhead.
Got to start getting it in their heads because I want that to be the new name of the podcast.
Warhead?
Warhead. Like a warhead missile, like a warhead.
Oh, okay.
Or Broken Arrow. I want a name of a podcast. Okay, you think of something that you like, and we'll see what we.
We're renaming the podcast again?
Not right now, but in the future for the final rebranding of it. This final iteration, like a butterfly, it has one rebranding,
Okay.
but this has got two.
The battery's about to run out on that camera, so
How many batteries we got?
15%.
Okay, well we'll be done before
We
then.
should wrap it up.
We're gonna wrap it up. I'm
Okay.
saying we're wrapping it up with two things. My thing I've told you about the next Scream movie. I'm just
Okay.
gonna say it really quickly to
Okay,
you,
go ahead.
and the name.
Okay.
So okay, you think of the name while I tell you.
Oh, yeah,
this.
yeah. You said the Scream movie's going to be about them making a Scream movie.
Okay, yeah. So
Inception. They're going to Inception it.
yeah, so basically
Making a movie within a movie.
yes,
And the characters are the characters from the movie.
yes,
But they're the real actors.
Explain it to people. So like New Nightmare.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Just start it from Scream. You don't have to do New Nightmare.
He said Scream 7. Basically, the killer is hunting down the real actresses that play in the Scream movies.
Yeah, actors and
Yeah,
actresses.
so like you're going after Courtney Cox and you're going after Nev Campbell. And
Yeah,
You're
this-
going after Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, they're taking it
Right.
one step back further meta,
Yeah.
even more meta.
Right.
That's what Scream movies do. They get more and more meta. They
Right.
started the meta.
But they already did it because they had Stab. Stab was the movie in the Scream franchise that they were filming.
That's just
And
a.
then he was killing the Stab actors. So they've already done that.
You are right about that. But
That's
they've
what I was trying to
never-
explain to you before.
Well,
they've already done it.
You got it across my brain this time because I had a lot of sugar and I was able to keep up. But they didn't do it with the actual Scream actors though.
That's true, yeah. They could take it further back and go back. Yeah, they could throw it back to that.
Because it would bring back Randy
Yeah.
and it would bring back everybody.
Yeah, it would be cool.
And you'd be
It
like,
would be
you'd
the
wanna
way.
see
It would be the
those.
way to bring them all back
It would be the way
Yeah.
to end it too.
and end it. Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
there's no more after that.
right.
There'd be no.
And they should end it.
I know.
Yes,
That's what they were talking
let
about.
it die. Let it
That was one theory that was out there,
let it die.
and the other one was bringing back what's his name? He's never really dead.
Just let it go.
The one guy that didn't. They didn't.
Dewey.
Yeah.
Just bring him back, please.
No, not Dewey, but
Just bring Dewey back.
the other guy,
Just bring Dewey back.
not Dewey. Well, you want Dewey back?
I want Dewey back.
You like him?
It's the best character in the whole franchise.
Okay.
Dewey.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, dong, dong.
That's a Broken Arrow
Ding,
thing. too.
ding, ding, dong.
That's
Yeah,
Broken Arrow,
It
dude.
is. It's both.
Oh, that's a great movie.
They do both.
So what is it? Warhead? Is it? What's a good? What did you think of? We'll go with your name.
A name for a podcast?
No, we're gonna go with the name that they have to remember. If they listen this long, they'll know what this word is. And you didn't think of one, did you? Did you hear that?
Strategic.
like an instrument.
Strategery.
Strategery. Yes. Okay, nice. So
Put a
that's
little
it.
George Bush on him.
Okay, strategery is the word, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Yeah, I was thinking of naming it Warhead or Broken Arrow or something like that. I don't know why. I know it's the name of a movie, but I like Warhead. It's just I don't know why. I don't know why.
Okay.
I just like it.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, thanks for listening this folks. Let's give him a number.
Okay.
Here, let me give him a number.
Sure.
If you guys listen and you want to let us know the name that you heard, if you listen all the way through, all you got to do is call in. And here's the call-in number, 678-701-5473. And again, 678-701-5473. That's for questions, comments, anything. All right. See ya. Yeah, just hit it again.